Good morning.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, everybody.
Well,
Hi, one person so far.
so this was supposed to start an hour ago, but
But we missed our alarm.
both of us.
A musician slept in.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh, we have two viewers.
It's still early.
I know.
It's still early.
Maybe if we got up at 7, it would be even.
So I brushed my hair for the first time in 2 weeks today.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I got up and finally brushed my hair, and I brushed my teeth too for the first time in 2 weeks.
I changed my shirt because I realized I've been wearing that for the last 3 days.
And our neighbors think we're crazy because it's always the same clothes. Although I feel like they're probably doing the same thing.
Oh, they're way worse. They're way worse. They have way more to deal with. We have a dog, and they have children.
They have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
in an apartment.
Yeah. I saw Molly is our neighbor, and Molly and Andy, and they have 2 kids, Ellie and Lucy.
Young kids.
And both of them are in toddler land.
Yeah.
Those poor parents.
Yeah.
So,
poor kids don't know what's going on.
One thing, though, we do know that they have daily track meets upstairs.
Yes.
I think Ellie's winning so far.
Yeah, it is a marathon up there. It's a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week marathon that they're competing in. I don't know who's winning.
I think Ellie's winning. I think she's 4. Yeah, she's kicking ass.
But yeah, it's been way better lately. I think we all everybody's respecting each other's space and.
Yeah. So welcome to the Monday morning Butcher Brew. So we decided that we're going to bring this in. We're going to welcome your Monday mornings with you. Good morning from Wisconsin. Hi.
Hi.
So thanks for joining us.
Nick.
Today on Facebook. We're going to be doing these every Monday, and if you like them more, we'll be doing more. Carla will be joining us on some of them. She is in Chicago. We are in LA.
Yep.
So we will be
rainy LA.
Yeah, LA.
We woke up to a rainstorm. So this is nice background. You can't really see it, but
no. Well, it's not as sunny as it typically is, but yeah. So 8 a.m. rainstorm in LA. So yeah. So how's everyone doing this morning? I'm Heidi.
I'm Henry.
And
not Henry and Heidi.
Not
Henry Rollins. Yeah, don't want to confuse everyone.
No.
I know how much I look like Henry Rollins, but it's not the same.
And I'm totally Frosty Heidi. Wait a second. We kind of do look alike. Isn't she blonde?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, not to be confused. However, Henry.
I do have a quick story about that too.
Yeah.
I saw Henry Rollins in a restaurant like 6 months ago. It was Henry and Heidi. They were at the restaurant, and I have to meet him. And I walked out to the car, and I was like, you know what? I need to go say hi to Henry Rollins. I'm never going to get this opportunity. So I just got the courage up, and I walked back into the restaurant, and they're sitting there. And
it was Jinky's Cafe, right?
It was Jinky's.
Were they having
No, they were just chatting and having like breakfast. And I walk right up. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm a huge fan. I just need to say hi. And it's like, oh, and he was like startled that like some stranger just walked up while they're having breakfast. And I immediately felt like, what am I doing? And I said, hi, I'm Henry. My girlfriend's Heidi. And it's just so funny that we have the same names. And he's like, cool. And he's like, he looks at her and he's like, that's weird, isn't it? And she's like, yeah, that is funny. And anyways, so yeah, I got to meet Henry and Heidi.
Oh, I have yet to meet Henry or Heidi.
Yeah.
But yes, we are Henry and Heidi from Butcher Babies. Yes, of course. And we are coming at you with your Monday morning brew. Today, brought to you by our...
Trader Joe's.
Henry waited in line
for an hour.
An hour to get into line. So every time we need eggs.
Yeah. So the way it works now is I get up at 6:40. No, 7:45 because Trader Joe's opens at 9. I have to walk down and stand in line. I'm usually like 15th in line, and I'll just put in the earbuds and listen to some podcasts and be the first one to get eggs and toilet paper if there's any. But I got toilet paper last time.
Yeah, thank you. Or asses, thank you very much. So good morning. We will be doing this. And like I said, every Monday morning, I think all of us, our morning routines have shifted quite a bit. I think it's not that much different for me. Like I'll still sleep until 2 p.m. except for today. I slept until like 7:20. But
I would say after this thing's over, your day is pretty much shot. You'll go back to bed.
You mean I can start my daily vodka and LaCroix? My vodka LaCroix?
Yeah. We don't have amaretto. That would be really good.
We do have amaretto.
Do we start off the first show with coffee and amaretto?
It's Danny's. So my brother lives here, and he is a master bartender. That kid can make some amazing drinks, and he made us these coffee drinks with it's coffee and amaretto. Yeah. Why don't you just go grab it and we will. He's not awake.
He's asleep.
He's not awake.
Hold on.
So today I've got this is actually Henry's Darth Vader mug. And do not be fooled, this is iced coffee. I like my coffee piping cold. Oh my goodness. All right, it's happening, guys. Good morning.
Excuse me.
How many of you are still working? Okay.
Hey, Ken.
I don't know how much.
Not too much.
Okay.
Just a little. Just a pinch. This is probably a horrible idea.
Happy almost birthday. Thank you so much. Oh, you were on my Dirty 30. Did you know that was 5 fucking years ago? Okay, one thing that's amazing about what we are doing right now, and I'm super fucking excited about, is the fact that we can say swear words.
Yeah.
So I was a radio DJ for 7 years. That's what brought me to Los Angeles, actually. I worked at a radio station here in Los Angeles. I did it for years and years and years in Salt Lake City. And we are actually naming this show after my very first morning show, which was the Morning Brew in Cedar City, Utah on Power 91. So we thought that this would be kind of fun. Bring back the Morning Brew, have some brew together.
Try that.
Are you guys drinking coffee? We're drinking coffee. How are you both? We're doing good, thank you.
We're doing good.
I think I need more amaretto.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you, Mixmaster. Okay, so my morning routine usually consists of me waking up at a frosty 2 p.m. and I usually sit on my phone for a good 4 hours before I get out of bed.
It is true because I'll hear like videos being played across. I'm like, oh, she's up. I'm like, I got another 3 hours before she's up.
Well, I'll lay in bed.
Morgan's here.
Hey, what's up? Henry's brother. Hi, Morgan. So I'll lay in bed and I'll just kind of like fuck around on my phone a little bit. And so I did that yesterday morning, which was afternoon for you, because Henry still wakes up at the crack of dawn because he gets up and he takes care of our dog Toki, who is over there. She doesn't have her makeup on yet. So I did this survey. You know how BuzzFeed has all these different quizzes that, they can tell what kind of like, what you had for dinner the night before, like that kind of stuff. So I did this quiz and it was really interesting to me because I'm turning 35 in just what a week and a
it-
half? No, like
It's like
10
a
days.
week, right? What's today?
11
What's
days.
today? The
The
6th?
6th. 11 days. So I did this quiz to see. They say that they can determine how old you are based on your daily routine. And you know, my routine is so vastly different from other people my age. So I was thinking, what are they going to guess? And you know what they guessed? I was in my early 20s. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. But the thing that they guess it on is what you're wearing, what you'll eat for breakfast, what we're gonna do in the day, what you have for lunch. So Henry, how old are you?
39.
Okay. Henry's 39 today.
Yeah.
So
No, I'm 43.
Henry's 43.
Right?
Yeah. Henry's 43.
You know, you stop keeping track of your age at a certain point. You're just like, who has done that? Who has done that? Who has literally forgot, like, how old am I? I know my friends have said the same thing. They were just like, I forgot how old I am.
Yeah.
It just happens. It's just another year.
Yeah. Well, as women, we're constantly reminded. I'm kidding. Okay, hang on. I got to try this amaretto.
It's real good. Mm.
Cheers.
You guys see my cup here?
Facebook land.
Who's that guy?
Henry got that cup for, I think it was Christmas.
That's right. Yeah.
So funny. But I think that was on the Megadeth tour.
That was, yes.
I
you're
know
right.
that picture.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was definitely the Megadeth tour.
You know what's funny? I still have that shirt. I still wear it.
And you know who got you that shirt?
You did.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so let's find out how old BuzzFeed thinks that Henry is today.
Mm.
Okay, so question 1. You have to pick some clothes for the day. So are you going to be wearing a short leather skirt and a cute leather jacket with it? Or are you going to be wearing some jeans and just like a basic tank top? Or are you going to be a sharp dressed man in a tuxedo? Or are you going to be like lumberjack Joe with a big old beard and a flannel shirt like that?
During quarantine, I definitely like to wear a tuxedo, because you just got to look sharp in case something, somebody happens to walk in, like the UPS guy or the guy that's fixing the dishwasher. You just want to look your best.
Yeah.
So, but in these times, it's going to be most comfortable.
In normal
okay, we're
times,
talking about normal times.
What is your daily? What would you be lumberjack Joe? Would you be casual
well, look,
Carl?
I mean, it says it right here. This is what I usually wear.
So
this
lumberjack Joe's
lumberjack Joe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What are you going to eat for breakfast? Okay, so we've got like an acai berry yogurt type mix, or like a frozen yogurt mix, a breakfast burrito. I already know you're going to choose the breakfast burrito.
Of course.
Waffles with blueberries.
Well, I don't know. This one looks
or an
pretty good.
English breakfast, which English breakfast. They've got the eggs, the beans, the black pudding.
The black pudding. That's exactly what I wanted to talk about.
I've never tried it. I've never tried black pudding.
I've never tried black pudding.
It's come with all of my English breakfasts over in good old UK.
Yeah.
But I've never tried it.
I remember when we were over there once, and you have to get the English breakfast because that's literally the only thing to eat, pretty much.
The sausages are
really good. And then, but yeah, the black pudding looks, smells, sounds horrible. Don't know why anyone eats it, but since it's one of the choices, I'm going to have to pass on the English breakfast because of the black pudding. Breakfast burrito.
I mean, that's your name. That's your main steez.
Yeah, and if you're a lumberjack, are you going to eat a
acai berry bowl?
No. You're an LA lumberjack. You will.
That's true.
They do.
If you have a pointy mustache.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing today? Normal day, normal Henry day, not sitting in here day. Are you going to go to a friend's house?
No.
Are you going to go shopping and rummage through clothing? You're going to watch
Probably.
Netflix in your room?
Probably I'm going to be forced to go shopping
Hey,
and
I don't
rummage
know
through
what you're talking
clothing.
about. You're crazy. Or are you going to be going on a hike?
Or
Netflix in your room?
Netflix in my room. No. I mean, no. I would of those four choices, I would go on a hike. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a nature boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so Henry, it's time for lunch. It's time for lunch. Are you gonna splurge for the double cheeseburger with dripping special fancy In-N-Out sauce? Or are you gonna have a foot-long hot dog with all the trimmings? Or is it gonna be a pizza? With or without pineapple, whatever your preference is, or
no, I'm not our town guy.
chicken wings. Chicken wings, with all the hot sauce your little heart desires.
Well, if it turns out I had a very hard workout, because sometimes in the morning I didn't do my morning routine. Sometimes I do a hard workout in the morning. If I did that, I might splurge and get the burger, because I can. Right. Mm-hmm. But I will probably have the chicken wings.
Okay.
Yeah. Try to stay healthy. No pizza.
Let's go for chicken wings. Okay. Did you want something sweet?
Nah.
No?
Nah. Oh, not really my thing.
Well, the options were no thanks, which you chose, or you could have ice cream, or you could have fruit with a little bit of yogurt, or a cake pop.
Well, actually, hold on. Fruit with yogurt. I mean, but that's not really dessert. No, I'm going to say no thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
No thanks. All right, Henry, what are you going to do next? So after you've got your lunch and you're done with your day pretty much, are you going to read a book? Are you going to catch up on your social media? You're going to watch some movies or exercise?
Oh, well, it would be a toss-up between exercising and social media, which is pretty much all the time. Probably exercise.
Okay, let's go for exercise. Yeah. Time to get cozy with some pajamas. So what are you going to go for? Is it just going to be a t-shirt and, some nice cozy pants? Are you going to wear some short shorts and a fancy tank top, or some tight leggings and a hoodie? Or are you just going to go full couch potato, like those flannel cozy pants, a hoodie, just nuzzled up in a cozy fleece blanket?
Well, that's the thing, is the first one and the last one are almost the same, minus the hoodie on the first one. Oh, probably the hoodie. I like to wear the hoodie at home.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So here's where we differ fully.
Not really.
What time? No.
If given the choices.
What time are you going to go to bed? Now,
1:30.
I chose 1:30. The options are 1:30 a.m., 10 p.m., 9 p.m., or never.
I have not gone to bed at 10 in a while, unless there's a reason to get up to do this show.
I mean, sometimes I'll choose never. I don't know. Like, woo, throw it at me.
You have done never. I have not done never. But 1:30 a.m. for sure is the normal.
Hey, we're musicians. We don't have to go to bed at 10.
And we don't have to go anywhere for a long time.
Pick a snack to eat before that 1:30 a.m. bedtime. Is it going to be a PBJ? Are you going to have some spring rolls? Why would they choose spring rolls?
I don't know.
What a weird.
That just sounds like a horrible snack.
No, it's a delicious snack, but weird before bed. I feel like that's like a refresher for like a lunch thing. Cheerios, like cereal, or popcorn.
Well, not Cheerios, because I'm an adult. Popcorn, not watching a movie. PB&J, I'm not a 4-year-old. Probably the spring rolls, just because it's semi-healthy, I guess. Yeah.
Really? After you
Snack. I know, but that's the thing. If I choose healthy, I'll choose healthy first.
All right, I think we're going to differ in our.
Yeah, I might be a little bit older than
a little bit older than the early 20s. All right, finally, what time are you going to set your alarm? Option A, you're not going to set an alarm.
Yeah, I don't set an alarm.
Option B, early in the morning. Option C, sometimes in the afternoon. Or option D, late morning.
Don't need to set an alarm for late morning. Never sleeping in until afternoon. I don't usually set an alarm because Toki wakes me up at 7:02 every morning for like the past 3 mornings. I don't know how she does it, but she's carrying like an Apple Watch in her fur, and she just sets the alarm for 7:02 every morning. So, how do I set your alarm? I guess I have to say early in the morning because my alarm is Toki. Otherwise, I probably would set it to get up.
When I used to have to set an alarm, when I would set my alarm I wrestled a bear once. That was Alaskan Flounder Basket, I think was the song. So it starts off like all like Little Mermaid. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so you're not setting an alarm.
No, I am.
Oh, okay.
Early morning.
Early morning.
Because it's Toki.
You're in your 30s.
Okay.
So BuzzFeed guessed that you would be in your 30s.
Now, if I had answered this question as to what I'm doing currently, it would probably be 20s. It probably would
of
be
course.
20s. Yeah.
But you know, we're musicians, and that's the thing. Like, that's what's so vastly different about, I guess, like our lifestyle and how it's been for years. I mean, before we, did this professionally, I would have to get up early and go to like TV sets.
Yeah.
And then before that, I had to be to work at 3:30 in the morning to prep for a morning show.
Dang.
Bananas.
That's crazy.
Bananas. So, hi, Facebook land. So BuzzFeed just guessed that Henry's in his 30s. Pretty close. Guess that I'm in my 20s. I'm just gonna roll with that. Okay, so I have another one here. I took this one too. So, like I said, in the mornings I'll like go through all of Facebook. Like I'll finish all of Facebook before I get my day started. And since we're doing coffee, and I guess we have a little bit of amaretto in ours too, which is so delicious. And we don't have to work today, so we're fine.
Actually, we do. We do.
We always have to work.
We actually work constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
So this one is your coffee order. Will reveal your personality.
Okay.
So I got.
Am I doing this one, or are you doing this one?
So they said that I was quiet, but.
Oh yeah.
It said that I was
quiet, but
obnoxious.
No. You said it was quiet, but you were like talented behind the scenes. This is by your coffee choice.
Yeah, by your coffee choice.
I don't know what they're
I was like
about.
A hard worker.
Huh.
And knowing I sleep till 2 p.m., maybe not. Okay. So Henry, what size coffee would you like? You want a small, medium, large,
I drink
really
coffee.
Big one?
I continuously, so
a really big
one, yeah.
Yeah. What kind of coffee do you want?
Hot
coffee, iced coffee, cold brew?
Yep. Hot coffee all the time.
Coffee.
I don't do the iced coffee. It's weird. I can't, even on a hot day. Hot coffee.
Even on a cold day, I have to have iced coffee.
I'll go to a Starbucks or something, and it'll be super hot, and I'll order hot coffee, and they'll ask me, "Are you sure?" Because I'm the only one. Yeah. I don't know why. It's weird, right?
I'm the same way with cold.
Sorry,
iced coffee. I have to have it. I have to have ice cubes floating around. Like if the ice melts, I have to get more ice.
You're the ice queen.
It's crazy. I don't know.
What I did there?
It's weird. Ice queen. Oh, it's in my heart. What kind of milk do you want? You want no milk, dairy milk, oat milk, other milk?
I'll just do dairy. I'm not gonna be the LA oat milk guy.
Are you adding flavor?
No.
Like vanilla, caramel, mocha?
No. Well, I lie because I just did. I will put vanilla in there sometimes, but it's not a requirement.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go with
No.
Because you usually don't. Like
Right.
I know you when you get your coffees at Starbucks, you get cream and 3 sugars.
That's right.
Like I
But
know. Stevia.
I'm not a big sugar person. Sugar's bad. But are you adding sugar is the next question.
Yeah.
And other sweetener. There you go.
Other sweetener.
Yep.
Okay. So no regular sugar, simple syrup, or other sweetener.
Nope.
Other sweetener. All right. What kind of cup? Are you doing a mug, a to-go cup? You brought your own travel
kind
mug,
of cup?
or
Or a cup with my
or-
picture on it.
or a martini glass.
No one's drinking hot coffee out of a martini glass. A mug. Come on, I'm a man
You were, if you were in
wearing a
Are you having a snack
cheetah
too?
snuggie.
Are you going to be having a cookie, croissant, brownie? Or
Nope.
nothing.
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 Coffee, man. It's just coffee.
Okay. Oh, Henry. So
Oh.
BuzzFeed says that you are a sensitive leader. You have a lot of empathy, and it makes you a good leader.
Well, thank you, BuzzFeed.
You are good at
Correct.
You are good at understanding other people, and you should be in charge.
Wow, guys. Carla, if you're watching, who's in charge?
Oh. So BuzzFeed, thank you so much for every single morning putting my mind at ease and determining my future and what my coffee choice says about my personality. So,
Hey, guys.
before
That's a lot of comments.
before we move on, I have to say, okay, so everyone's talking about this goddamn Tiger King. I fucking hated it. I thought it was stupid as fuck. And I know
That is awesome.
I've had death threats. No, just kidding. I just thought it was just so dumb. My brother.
It is dumb. That's the point.
I know, and I understand that's the kind of
It's not dumb. It's the R word.
That's necessary during these hard times.
It is exactly. Well, one, I'm from Oregon, and it reminds me so much of home because there's a lot of people like that from my home state.
I think that here's the thing. I think that there are people like that in every state.
I don't know. That's a new level. That's
You don't think that even in New York, in like buttfuck New York, there's people like that? There's gotta be like 100%.
Well, you have to search pretty far, but there's big, vast spaces of those people in certain areas of the country. Oregon, I love my state, but there's a few patches that have some Tiger Kings in it.
Well, my brother has been watching it, and he's not awake, but I'm gonna go wake him up real quick because he just finished it last night, and so I want to hear, and we haven't talked about it yet.
Yeah. Well, you're doing.
He knows my opinion on it and he knows that goddamn Carol Baskins made me sleep till 7:30 today when I was supposed to be up before 7.
Yeah.
But so we gotta. I just want to know what he thought.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go wake up Danny real quick. Hang on.
I'll answer some questions.
All right. So give Henry your undying questions real quick. Hold the horses.
Somebody asked what my workout routine is, which is interesting considering. When I'm here, I try to do a no weight, just body weight exercise here, but that's just been not working. We've actually been doing a lot of yoga. Yeah, do yoga and go running. That's kind of what we've been doing lately. So you don't have day jobs anymore. Awesome. Yeah. Nobody does. Men sleep in their underwear. True.
All right. So Danny's awake.
You're in pajamas at your 9/11 center? That's crazy.
Danny, I just woke him up and I opened his door. I never do that, but poor thing. He had Family Guy on.
You're watching
Still.
Family Guy?
asleep.
He had fallen asleep. Hey, why don't you grab a chair from out there and come on in real quick? I have a question for you.
All right.
Poor thing. Oh, there goes Toki. Toki! Come here, little monster. All right, so as we stated before, we are bringing you your Monday morning brew. Today, it is Trader Joe's and Amaretto. Danny, we stole a little.
Hey,
from
Lisa.
Amaretto.
Lisa joined.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
All right, so I've got my coffee here. Danny, can we close that door for us?
Yes.
For a sec?
Birds are chirping.
The birds chirping. God damn it. All right, so Danny, I want to have you come on in here real quick because I want to know something.
Okay.
I want to know. So you just finished Tiger King.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you? Okay. So tell me your honest opinion of Tiger King.
It was really well made.
And
I hated it.
You hated it too?
Yeah.
Why?
I was struggling so hard to finish it. I
remember
Why do you hate it, though?
watching you. He's in the kitchen making dinner with his AirPods in, and I look at his phone and I see Joe the Tiger King, and I saw some amusement on your face, but you hated it.
It was one of those things that's like it's a garbage fire and you can't look away, but
That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that's its appeal. But by the time that it ended, I was just like, here's my thing. I really wish that the entire series wasn't about the Tiger King and tigers, but was instead about that crazy sex boob job cult that was happening between that one guy's wives.
That's the thing. There was
They
so
just
many.
lost over that, and that was like the most. That
A
was
boob
like.
job cult?
Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
Wait, did I fall
We
asleep?
watched it. Yeah, you slept through half of it. That's the thing. Is like there
Oh
was so
my
many.
god!
There's
Is
so
that
many-
why I don't like it.
There's so many crazy side stories.
Yeah.
The whole Carol murder thing is fascinating.
And then she tells them to cover with sardine oil.
Dude, there's
Yeah.
so many stories. It's like, yes, it's a garbage fire, but it gets worse and worse and more screwed up. And it's
There's a boob job cult. How do I
Heidi.
join?
Yeah.
Just
Heidi.
kidding.
Yes, that actually
Like,
happened.
One of the girls that was there, like, she's like, yeah, I didn't say yes to the boob job. They just scheduled it for me.
Yeah, you saw that.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you guys?
That's right. I do remember.
What's the guy? Who's the guy that took
was that
over
Dom, I
for
forgot.
Joe? Who's the guy? What's his name? With the affliction bandana and the hat and everything. What's that guy's name? Anyways, he took over for Joe. I can't remember his name. And they had to get a nanny for their newborn. Did you see the nanny?
He was like, yeah, I'm fine with having a nanny just as long as I like looking.
She's like a
yeah.
playmate.
Yeah.
That show, I'm telling you, it's the best. See, we're talking about it.
Yeah.
How is it not the best if we're sitting here talking about it? How many documentaries do you sit and talk about this much?
Oh, I know everyone's talking about it. It's so overplayed at this time. Okay, so
Well,
here's
more than anything, I feel like if I wouldn't have appreciated it as much, except as I was watching it, I was just seeing every single that bitch Carol Baskin meme goes on and on.
right.
And
You
on
were
in
late
my
to the
head.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it weren't for the memes, I might not have been able to finish it, but because it was already funny outside of itself and already entertaining from these third parties, it made it more fun to watch and gave me another reason to finish it.
Right. Okay, cool. Well, I know that
Thank you, Danny.
like
That was
like
very
yourself, like yourself and us, I'm pretty sure the entire nation has finished Tiger King at this point. So I've got a little bit of things to watch after Tiger King. So there's all these different documentaries everywhere. Joe's done. I'm sure there'll be a second season that we can all relish over at some point in our lives. But till then,
This one,
we've got some documentaries to fill your time. So we've seen this first one here. This is from BuzzFeed. They're feeding us all these things that we should be watching, and I can agree with most of these. Some of them I haven't seen yet. This first one is Fire.
Well, this
FYRE.
This is one that kind of was in Tigerland territory where everyone was talking about this one. So if you haven't seen this one, this is a must-see.
Yeah. So this one, Danny, the Fire Festival is, this guy put this on.
Have you seen it?
He
Geez.
brought in like Ja Rule. I think he had Blink 182 was scheduled to play it.
Unbelievable.
All these different acts were scheduled to play this festival, and he hired all these influencers. And I'm gonna try not to spoil it 100% for you, although like this is it's almost like a joke in and of itself. Like 2020 is Fire Festival.
Well, this one kind of hits close to home too, because we know a lot of people that put on these festivals, and to watch what they did and be like, oh no, don't do that. And it's like, man, like you can really see things start to fall apart early on with this thing.
Oh yeah. Well, he was basically just a giant con artist, and he flew all these people people paid to fly into this private island basically, and there was no festival, there wasn't food, there wasn't shelter, and these people paid for like villas.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So the chaos that ensues from that's one you should probably watch now that you have finished Tiger King and probably made it through all of Family Guy. So next one,
I think I might have seen one, I might have seen every episode of Family Guy, but two, I think I did see that. Wasn't there a guy in it who's like, yeah, my work, I want to work competition, and I just love being here because everybody's freaking out, and I think it's kind of funny.
I think that was a part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So you may have watched it with me. That was a while ago. So that one was out a while ago, but you can definitely binge on that if you are finished with Tiger King. Okay, so next up, this one is super fucked up. Abducted in Plain Sight. Now,
this one is one of those that if you haven't seen it, this is a must see. Yeah. I don't remember a time when I screamed at the television and scared the crap out of Toki, because at one point, and you'll know what I'm talking about if you've seen this one, I just screamed, no, no. And I just slammed. I did it by myself. Yeah. This is the best.
Yeah. Abducted in Plain Sight. It's when you think
this rivals Tiger King.
Seen everything, you haven't. There's more. This is more fucked up than any show I've ever seen. And the weird thing is, I mean, we grew up. And this actually is part has to do with the religion we grew up in. So you haven't seen Abducted in Plain Sight?
I have.
Yeah. Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So
I remember this too. I'm old enough to remember this.
So we're not gonna give it away fully if you haven't seen it, but basically these parents allow this young girl for the majority of her adolescence to be groomed by this older man. And it's not just the young girl, the entire fucking family. And like I said, when you think that it can't get any worse, it gets fucking worse. Like all of a sudden, there's fucking hand jobs and weird shit going on.
Don't give it away. You're giving it away.
No one knows who the hand jobs by, unless you've seen it. All right, so Abducted in Plain Sight. If you have finished Tiger King, that's going to be one to definitely watch on Netflix. They say it's a bizarre true crime documentary. A young girl is kidnapped by her family's neighbor and close friend twice. I'd say a little bit more than twice. All right, so this is one I have not seen.
I want to see this.
It is on Amazon Prime. It's The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia.
So I know that this one is supposedly the same personality type as Tiger King. that's what I know. It's like Jackass on steroids.
Really?
Yeah, that's what this one is. This one is like. I think it's kind of sad, but it's supposed to be just batshit crazy.
Okay, well, I think that is going to be on the list for
Yeah.
tonight then. And since we've already started with our brew, I think maybe after we kick it online here today. So what BuzzFeed says about this, they say it's a documentary following a family of outlaws in Boone County, West Virginia. I mean, you had me at West Virginia, as they face poverty, drugs, and trouble with the
West
law.
Virginia rules.
Now, judging by the cover photo alone, it screams meth, and I just need to see this. Danny, have you seen this?
I haven't.
Okay, so
Oh
this
no!
this is what we're
next
doing
one.
together. Okay, so
Oh God!
If you-
If my brother's still on, okay. If my brother's still on, he's the one that recommended this one to me a while ago, and he's like, "You have to see this. You have to see this."
it's
It's-
Tickled.
It's called Tickled.
It's called Tickled. Now, okay, I'm gonna go in the comment section real quick. Has anybody seen Tickled? It's on Hulu. All right, so comment section, come at us if you have seen Tickled. Now, we watched this, I'd say probably like even a year ago. And it quite weird and
So,
disturbing.
It's basically about tickle competitions, right? That was kind of the premise. It kind of veers off and goes into strange territory.
It's a
but
fetish show.
It is one of the most cringe-worthy things you'll ever see.
Yeah, it's definitely a fetish show, and there are people out there that have like tickle fetishes, and this one is stupid people make good entertainment. Very true stuff.
That's why
we have this show.
That's why we're here. That's why we created a band. But yeah, so Tickled is let me go back to the story here. That was just strange altogether. So it's a New Zealand journalist, and he investigates the bizarre world of competitive endurance tickling.
The photo alone
Oh.
is just awesome.
It's
They're playing soccer.
guy on guy tickle.
Well, the funny thing is they do this whole tickle thing, but they wear competition uniforms, which is hilarious.
It's like they're out for a rugby
Yeah.
game, and they're like setting up,
Why
ready
the
to play,
uniforms?
and then tickle, tickle, tickle.
Yeah.
But
They're
Are
all-
you
they're doing
ticklish?
their, like, dynamics.
Am I ticklish?
Henry,
I'm way ticklish.
I seem to remember you hate being
I-
tickled.
I would lose this match immediately. No gold medal for me. Nope. Not a big fan.
Yeah, well, I'm not very ticklish.
No, you're not.
No, and
No.
so I could probably win this
Yeah.
pretty fast. Danny, have you seen Tickled?
I have not.
Immediately.
All right.
I would-
chalk that up
I
for
would
you
immediately.
can borrow my
So
Hulu account
fast.
just to watch this.
I want you to
I would
hold on.
love
I
to.
want you to play it very loud from your room.
You know what I did
With
once?
the doors closed.
So
And you just hear like my bed creaking against the wall. Not because of what you think it is, but because I'm laughing too hard to contain myself.
stupid. One time, Danny was in his room, and he has Chromecast. We have Chromecast, and I casted porn to his TV.
And little did you know, I was watching porn on my iPad before that happened.
Oh my
So
God,
I'm
Danny,
kidding,
get
I'm
outta
These
kidding.
are
here.
guys. These are very fun quarantine games.
So
to
if
play.
you have finished Tiger King, you can now watch Tickled. It's just as stupid as you think it would be. Okay, this is one I have not seen. It is on Amazon Prime, Rodents of Unusual Size. It's a giant photo of what looks to be a rabid rat.
Yeah, is that from a movie? I don't think that's real.
I don't know, but it's about
I haven't seen this one.
it's a phenomenal documentary about a very unique group of people down in Louisiana that hunt down
Oh, nutria.
nutria.
They have nutria in my hometown.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
A giant swamp rat that are literally contributing to Louisiana's coastal erosion.
I swear that's from Princess Bride, that picture.
I mean,
that
it might
doesn't
be.
That's from Princess Bride.
So one thing, the only time I've ever actually seen nutrias is or a nutria
Roseburg.
is in Roseburg, Oregon.
Yeah.
When we go down,
We go on walks and you'll see them just around with their kids.
and they look like little beavers.
They look like little beavers.
And
they're adorable.
Toki always wants to attack the beavers.
Yep.
Always. All right. So if you have finished Tiger King, you can now watch Rodents of Unusual Size. Danny, have you seen this?
Wait, beavers are real?
Danny hasn't gotten
I've
that
never
much.
seen
Right.
a beaver
He's been in
in my
quarantine
life.
for the past 17 years.
No, I haven't.
24 years of his whole life.
I thought they were like.
It's okay,
crabs.
you're
I
from
thought they were
Utah.
fake.
I'm from. Wait.
I'm kidding.
Okay, so this next one I think was an internet sensation prior to Tiger King. Also about cats. Don't fuck with cats.
Another
Hunting an internet killer.
gold. This one is fantastic as well. This is a great list. This is you have to watch this.
Yeah, unreal. Now,
Yeah.
if you haven't seen Don't Fuck with Cats, it's actually Don't F asterisk K with cats. This is crazy.
Yeah, this one's bananas.
This kid, I can't even believe this kid. How could someone so good looking do something so terrible? Okay, I'm just kidding, guys. That happens all the time.
That never happens.
So I want to ask some of you guys. Someone says I work at the zoo in Salt Lake City, and it's not a representative of the zoos. In the end, animals are the ones who.
Oh, for Tiger King?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the thing. That's one reason why a lot of people hate that thing is the way they treat tigers, because all of them are terrible. Everybody in that show is terrible.
Yeah. So, if you haven't seen Don't Fuck with Cats, it's well, have you seen it, Danny?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so we're gonna kind of give it to you a little bit without maybe spoiling. It's not. There's really. You can't really spoil it because it's kind of just what it is. But there's this kid was releasing videos of him torturing and killing cats, and
Big cat theme.
Yeah,
Big cat theme lately.
Yeah, there was a group on Facebook who made it their life's journey to find and put this cat killer to rest, and they did. And they did it over the course of many, many years, and it turned out to be this kid who was also this male model. Never trust male models. I'm kidding. Yeah, so you that's one you can definitely watch if you haven't seen it. I feel like most people have seen it. This is something that was kind of a sensation before Tiger King.
Somebody recommended Super Size Me too, and that's this. Did you ever see that one? That old one, Super Size.
Oh, I did not see Super Size Me.
Yeah, that's a good one. That was actually, it was the guy. He eats nothing but McDonald's for a month, like for every meal, and he has to eat something different, and then he gets super sick. Come on, who has?
Yeah,
Can you not? I could eat McDonald's for a month and be fine.
You?
Sure.
No.
Yeah.
And no one can eat McDonald's for a month and get sick.
Grew up in Roseburg, Oregon.
Yeah, I understand, but really?
Try 10 years of
the
McDonald's.
only thing you eat is McDonald's?
Sure.
You wouldn't shit for an entire month, probably.
You can do it.
Okay. Well, I haven't seen Super Size Me. Have you?
I have, and one funny thing that I always think about Super Size Me whenever I'm at McDonald's, just because
You go to McDonald's?
Oh wow, yeah. The McDonald's down the street from our old place was just, they knew me at a certain point. Like I'd walk in and I'd be like, hey Ricardo, the usual. Hi, Lucy in the back. Hey, could you throw some more nuggets in? Not because I'm gonna order them. I just like the smell just in the fryer. And like if I was gonna go in at 5 on a Thursday, it'd either be like these 3 people at the register, but if I'd go in at like 10 a.m. on like a Tuesday, there'd be somebody else at the register. it got.
I think you're making this entire story up.
Yeah, you're a liar.
No, I'm not.
You're a
making
goddamn
Yeah.
liar.
I wouldn't say hi to the people.
It's a
who
very
died for real, but
descriptive, very detailed
I
fake
did,
story.
I did know who would be there based on the time that I'd be going in, and they got to the point that they'd recognize me and be like,
Uh-huh. Okay, you went to McDonald's once. Cool story.
Well, Danny, Super Size Me. I have not seen it. You guys have seen it. Danny's lived it. Just kidding. All right. So I probably won't watch that.
Oh, this is another good one. This is a great list.
Okay.
The Jinx.
The Jinx.
Yeah, man.
So if you finished Tiger King, now you should watch The Jinx. We did watch this at one point. And honestly, I was bored through the majority of it till the very end. It's a documentary, The Life and Death of Robert Durst.
Right.
So Robert Durst was this real estate heir in New York who
Eccentric guy.
very eccentric,
Very
who
strange.
People around him just kept dying.
Yeah, everybody just mysteriously just being offed
Yeah.
or just dying randomly.
Yeah, and then at the very end of it, I was like, "Oh my god, this
Yeah,
thing,
don't give it away.
this
Yeah, it's
documentary, this mini series, as they
Yeah.
call it, this mini series was fantastic."
Yeah,
So,
it's good. It's definitely.
on HBO.
You ain't got nothing else to do. Watch this one.
Yeah. So the majority of it, I mean, he's a really good liar, and he tells these tall tales like Danny going to McDonald's and Ricardo knowing his.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Poor Danny. I woke him up and now I'm just roasting the shit out of him. Just these tall tales of just wild shit, and you kind of believe him. You start to
He's a
believe,
great liar. He's a fantastic liar.
You believe all this crap that he's saying. And so
but
and
then
then-
people keep dying.
and people just keep
Yeah, watch it. We don't want to give away too much more. It's really good though.
Yeah, the very last sentence of the entire miniseries is just mind-boggling. He's an absolute crazy person. But so if you finish Tiger King, you can now watch The Jinx if you haven't already on HBO. This one I have not seen. This is the Barkley Marathons, the race that eats its young. It's on Amazon
hell?
Prime.
Never even heard of this
I've
one.
never heard of it. So it's about a famous prison escape.
Oh
that
wow!
sparks the idea of a cult-like race that has seen
Only 10 finishers in its
finishers.
25 years. We got to see this one. That sounds crazy.
You know, this reminds me of like, okay, during Halloween, there's supposedly this haunted house that you have to sign a waiver to go through, and they'll give you like $20,000 if you finish it. Apparently, it's like torture.
Is that what this is like?
I don't know. I've never seen it, but
Huh.
I'm assuming it's something like that.
This sounds pretty awesome.
Someone says it's crazy,
Amazon
but
Prime.
in a weird and almost wholesome way.
If you guys don't have Amazon Prime, I highly recommend because there's a ton of good stuff on there, and most of these things are on Amazon Prime.
I know this in there.
Have you seen this one, Danny?
I never even heard of this.
Have you
one.
heard of it?
I haven't seen this documentary, but I actually know so much about this race.
What do
Oh.
you know about it?
I've never even heard of it.
How do you know
Well,
about it?
It's
Don't give it away. I want to see this.
Yeah, don't give it away.
Yeah.
Now, don't spoil it for us, but tell us about it.
Don't spoil it, but tell me everything.
They restrict the number of people who can join the race to keep, for safety reasons, essentially, to keep
Right.
people who wouldn't finish it away. And then they put you through like people do the Iron Man or whatever it's called.
Right, yeah.
But they keep that one humane. It's hard, but it's humane. You know, this one they just break all. There's no civilization inside of it. It's just, or it's not civil. It is just
Chaos.
It's designed to be extremely chaotic, and then the next year when they run it, or I think it's only run. Yeah, it's only run every couple of years, I think. But the next time it's run, it's all done in secret too. Like it's not advertised. You have to be texted a link to a site about it to find out when it's happening and where it's happening.
Huh.
But it's
Excuse me, my Snuggie's caught.
Oh no.
Well, I'm gonna have to check that out then. I mean, it seems interesting. Something at first, like something about a race. I was like, that doesn't look fun. But hey, if BuzzFeed is recommending it and Danny's recommending it,
I don't know about the documentary.
well, we got it. I
So
think
it's
I
about
think
the
this
running
is something
side.
we can all watch together as a family. All right. So if you have finished Tiger King, you can now join us in watching the Barkley Marathons, the race that eats its young on Amazon Prime. Coming up next.
Did we see this one?
I have to see. Is it?
Oh shit!
Oh no! Hey, it didn't come out. Oh, that's the worst fucking feeling when you need to sneeze and it doesn't come out.
Well, now you're saving everyone's life.
Okay, well, I spared you guys. All right, so 3 Identical Strangers. Now, this I did see. I didn't watch it full-heartedly because I think I had it on in the background while we were doing work.
This was on in the background, and it,
Yeah.
I wasn't fully engaged in this one.
But it's about 3 guys who grew up separately, and
Cool story.
yeah, they're identical twins or triplets. Excuse me. There's 3 of them. So it's on Hulu and Amazon Prime. And I remember the story being really interesting because they're all a lot alike. And then they see each other on TV or
similarities.
Something. Yeah.
All right,
So
triplets.
what BuzzFeed says about it, it's a fascinating, unsettling documentary, follows a group of identical triplets who were separated at birth as a part of a bizarre scientific study. That's right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And later reunited as adults. So they did this as a study. I do remember that.
They were forcibly separated.
Yeah, they were forcibly separated, and it was this cruel thing. And they weren't the only ones.
No.
There were other people who had twins or, identical or fraternal twins, triplets out there that they found. And there's probably still more. I think that they said that they had like 100 or so people that they separated. So that's an interesting one. If you have finished Tiger King, you can probably dive into the Identical Strangers. That's pretty much the whole story that they gave away in the description, but it is kind of interesting. And the story that unfolds when the boys actually meet is quite interesting as well. Do they get along? Do they not? All right, next up on the list is Screwball. I have not even heard of this.
I have heard about this one. I heard that this is hilarious. So what they did was they tell this story about, I think it's Derek Jeter and everything. They talk about drugging in baseball, but they get kids to play the athletes. So they tell the story as children. And it's supposed to be a hilarious, like the whole thing is done by kids. It's supposed to be super funny. And I can't believe we haven't seen this one, but this is supposed to be awesome.
All right. Well, we'll check that up on the list then. So BuzzFeed says that Screwball is both a sports movie and a true crime special. This documentary takes a look at the biggest drug scandal in American baseball history. My family, we grew up huge baseball fan. We went to baseball games all the time. I used to dance for a farm team in Provo, Utah, called the Provo Angels. They're a farm team of the Anaheim Angels, well, now Los Angeles Angels. So inherently, I am an Angels fan, but I'm also a Dodgers fan. I have a Dodgers tattoo. All right, so next up, if you have, or if you're finished with Tiger King, you can watch Screwball. Danny, have you seen Screwball?
I have not.
Okay, well, that's another one we got to watch together. This one is called The Long Shot. I have seen this one. This one is on Netflix, and I turned this on randomly one day, and it's actually very, very interesting. So,
I've never even heard of this one.
Yeah, so The Long Shot, it's on Netflix. This guy is arrested for a murder. And so all of us were just so infatuated with our true crime, right? And so he is he's arrested and he maintains his innocence. Well, as it turns out, an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm saves the day.
Huh.
And I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay.
It's really, really good.
Well, I love that show.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I will love
Larry
this.
David helped with,
I gotta watch this one now.
with, freeing this guy. So that's on Netflix. I would definitely recommend Long Shot. So if you're bored at home and Tiger King has exhausted all of it's
You've watched
entertainment
the whole
for
thing.
you.
Everybody watches that series in one sitting.
I think we did 2 nights of it.
We did 2 nights.
And
Again,
you know what?
proving my point that it was enjoyable. How can you see? We
I was
think
forced to finish that.
You're right, Henry. I think I'm treating it harsher than I should have.
Exactly.
I hated everybody in it, but I couldn't help.
You
but finish
hate.
it.
They suck. They treat animals poorly. Great series because it's so terrible. Anyways, continue.
All right. So another one, if you have finished Tiger King, it's called Finders Keepers. This one is on Amazon Prime. I have not
Never even heard of this
seen
one. But it just says, go into this one blind. It's a wild ride. So the less you know, the better it is.
Finders Keepers. I'm assuming. Okay, so it's a picture of a guy and he's holding an object that I have no fucking clue what that object is.
I'm guessing
But it
this
looks
is like
like he's-
Storage Wars.
Yeah, that's kind of what it seems like.
Storage
It
Wars.
looks like a vase on the end of a gun or something.
Yeah, so Finders Keepers is probably like Storage Wars. That's something that we could definitely get into on Amazon Prime. So enough of Tiger King. I'm so tired of talking about this. We're over it. Done. No more. Okay. So if you're just joining us, we're bringing you the Monday morning brew.
Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. They're hilarious.
Danny just chilling with the pup. Yeah. Well, Toki loves Uncle Danny. She's obsessed. So we've got our morning brew here. It's just coffee. I definitely did not put amaretto in it. Just kidding. Coffee and amaretto, delicious. So, all right, next up on the list.
Fuck it up.
Bye.
No.
Wait, I'll take
I wanted
Toki.
to ask you a question before you go.
Okay.
Okay, so who you guys like? Danny, you make funny videos. You post them on YouTube. You post them on your Instagram. Like, you're pretty funny sometimes when you want to be.
Occasionally, he says a zinger, and we all laugh, and then we go back to our regular lives.
You bust out a good old LOL. Now, so
Thank you.
so tell me this: who do you think is the funniest person alive?
Dave Chappelle.
Okay. So the website Ranker, they ranked and not, it's not just them. Other people can they can dive into ranking these lists. So they have the funniest person alive. Oh shit, my computer's gonna die.
Danny, can you grab the charger, please? This would be a tragedy.
No. So they have the funniest. You can rank the funniest person alive. Plug it in right there. Thank you so much.
Cool. Saves the day.
Saving the day. Oh, there's just enough room. Oh,
There we go.
this is great. So the funniest person alive. Danny says it's not even alive. Funniest person ever. Right?
That's a tough question.
Actor, actress ever.
That's a tough question because funniest to
So
you.
subjective.
Oh yeah, funniest person to you, or the funniest of considered to be the funniest of all time. That's a really tough one.
So Danny said Dave Chappelle. It is not Dave Chappelle, apparently, according to the rest of the population. Dave Chappelle came in number 9 of the funniest person.
Can I say who I think it is the funniest of all? And not funniest to me, but I think he's actually very funny. But funniest of all time is Richard Pryor.
That's a good observation. And no, he is not. He is actually number 10 under Dave Chappelle. Weird, right? Now these are ranked by the people of the internet.
Okay.
I would
Okay.
imagine that George Carlin probably wins.
I was going to say George Carlin. Well, this is one of my favorites.
George Carlin is on the list, but he is not
I don't
number
think
one.
I would say if you ask the general population, it's not.
So, who else do you think would be?
Well, if we're going to ask, okay, I'm thinking for the masses, and I'm trying to put my brain in so they're going to be very interested in pop culture, and a lot of today's comedians, I would say probably people would say like Crystalia, maybe, or
You know what?
Joe
I went-
Rogan,
I-
or
I
even
went-
like actors, like who would be
I
like.
went to number 350, and Crystalia wasn't in any of those. And
See,
I
there we
think
go.
he's fucking hilarious.
And here's the thing. We're
Same
super.
with Kyle Dunnigan. He wasn't on the list too, and I think he's so funny.
Here's the thing. We're super lucky to be here in LA, because one thing that's really, really cool about LA, there's not a lot of things, but there's one thing that's really, really cool, is that most of today's comedians live here, and they always perform.
Yeah,
Always.
at the comedy
You could
store.
you could go any day of the week to the comedy store, pay $20 and see 10 of the best comics on the planet right now.
Yeah, we
So
saw.
to see any of them on their own, you're gonna be spending $60-$70.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's
See them
it's
all
insane.
Together
We
in
saw
one show,
Joe-
20.
Yeah, Joe Rogan, Crystalia,
Crystalia.
Ron White,
Dude.
Anthony Jeselnik, like
All the
in
same
one
night. All the same
There
night.
were more too. It was crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, that was before
It was in the before times.
it was in the before times before it was illegal to gather together. So who else would you say is probably so
Bill
mentioned
Hicks.
you mentioned
Bill Hicks is a good.
you
I mean,
mentioned
all-time.
Joe Rogan. Now, Seth Rogen was number 71. Joe Rogan, 261. Ranked
See, I
of the
would-
funniest people ever.
I would say that movie stars are probably going to be higher on the list because they're just more
You
well
know
known.
who
Chris Pratt is probably up there.
you know who
Really?
he wasn't
Yeah,
on, he wasn't on the list. I went to 350. Do you know who was on
Will,
the
for Will Ferrell, I could say is top 20.
Will Ferrell is number 13.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know who is on the list? Justin fucking Timberlake.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think
Justin
that's a bad list.
Timberlake.
dude,
So
funniest
you guys-
person on the planet.
Steve Martin was
Justin
number
Timberlake.
7. We had Will
Wait,
Ferrell.
wait.
Steve Martin was number 7.
Oh, I said Steve Martin when we were talking about this list earlier. I said I love Steve Martin.
Yeah,
Has
he's-
anyone seen The Jerk?
You know, I've seen The Jerk because
The
of you.
best. It's the best.
So I'm gonna pull this up now. Who else do you think?
Also said Jerry Seinfeld because one, huge comedian, and Seinfeld.
I don't think you know what, unpopular opinion here. I don't think Jerry Seinfeld is funny. I don't like the show. I know I'm a horrible human being. Jerry Seinfeld ranked number 35.
I don't like the show, but when you just see like interviews of him talking, he's so funny.
He's funny because
I
he's
think-
dry.
I
He's
think
a
it's so-
smart ass.
No,
It's my
I mean
humor.
he didn't hug Kesha. Like who wouldn't hug Kesha?
Not everyone's a hugger, and especially if you don't know who that person is. If somebody
I'm
does,
just joking.
if you don't know who they are, and they're just like, "Can I get a hug?" You're like,
I'm
well,
a
especially
hug.
now, you're not getting a hug. Nobody's getting a hug.
Yeah. So another one that was a popular guess was Norm Macdonald, and he is
I
at
love
number.
Norm.
Me too. He's so funny. He's number 64. So according to Ranker, these are the funniest people of all time. I'm gonna go top 10. Here we are. 10, Richard Pryor.
It's so funny. It's crazy,
9, Dave Chappelle.
right?
8, Bill Murray.
Okay, Bill Murray. That's actually a good one.
Yeah.
That's actually
Yeah.
Okay, pretty solid.
I'm into
Pretty
it.
solid.
Yeah.
Yep. Steve Martin.
Number 7, Steve Martin.
Yep.
Just slaying this list here.
John Candy.
Number
Yeah,
6,
that is
John Candy.
highly underrated because if you think about it, I grew up watching John Candy movies, loved all of them. Every one that he was in was awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, John Candy. Yeah, wouldn't even thought about that one.
Who knew, right?
And of course, how do we forget this one?
Number 5,
Chris
Chris Farley.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that he
Yep.
is
Yeah.
just a when you use the term legend, I feel like that's thrown around a lot. But Chris Farley is a fucking comedic legend. hands down.
Yeah.
Now that we're going through this list, I'm like, how did I not think of these people?
No, I mean,
I know.
Danny, every
I'm
single
like,
time I asked you, it was just hands down Dave Chappelle. But the
Yeah,
thing is also Danny, so the new Dave Chappelle stand-up special, Danny worked on the
teaser trailer.
Yeah,
I got to touch Dave Chappelle's butt on accident.
Yeah, he touched Dave Chappelle's ass. Touch my
Accident.
hand.
Accident.
Yeah.
Accident.
So, all right, moving along. Number 4, Eddie Murphy.
Well,
That's pretty cool. Yes.
early Eddie is fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Henry went to Eddie Murphy's house. Once upon a time.
Once upon a time.
On
Yeah.
accident, Henry went to Eddie
Yeah.
Murphy's house. And
Long
we're going to
story.
leave it at that.
Yeah.
Didn't Eddie Murphy have the #1 album, movie, and TV show in the country all at the same time at one point?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
thought I heard that.
I think
Yeah.
that may be true because he did have an album. Yeah, he put out an album.
Oh my
Oh.
God, I am behind
Oh.
on this.
Oh, it's fantastic.
What?
Yeah.
Is it? What kind of music?
Oh, pop. Yeah.
Eddie Murphy
Yeah.
is a singer or does he rap?
Oh, no, he sings.
like
he
full,
sings.
like whoa.
No, it's pop music, early 80s pop music.
Oops, I did it again.
Kind of.
It's like early 2000s.
Yeah. Is it 2000s?
No,
Eddie
Oops,
Murphy?
I Did It Again.
Oh, that. Yeah. But no, it's like that. It's like pop music. It's like kind of in the Michael Jackson era. So imagine that with Eddie Murphy.
With Eddie Murphy, one of his
That's going
either
on my
his
playlist
grandma or his
immediately.
aunt or his mom or somebody went to a psychic and got a reading, and the psychic said somebody in your family is going to be the biggest star in the world. And I mean, I heard this. I don't know how true it is, but I heard this.
Did he tell you this when you
And-
did his teaser?
No.
When you touched his butt?
This is with Eddie Murphy, and they so everybody started like taking tap dancing classes and all these other things, and like all their kids did, and nobody became famous, of course. And then one of the grandchildren, so it was his grandma, one of the grandchildren was Eddie Murphy, who just like as soon as he could start talking, as soon as like everybody was around him, like, oh, he's the one who's gonna be famous.
He's
And they
the
just knew he was
star
gonna
of
be
the
biggest
family.
star in the world.
Yeah.
And then it happened.
You're the star of our family. You're on a movie poster. That movie poster, there's a movie poster over there, and Danny's on the cover. He's
Yeah.
an actor.
It's a strict DVD Christian film. It's a pretty big
It's
deal.
pretty cool. All right, number 3, guys. So number 4 was Eddie Murphy. Yes. I think we can all agree he is one of the funniest people in the world of all time.
And by the way, highly underrated movie, The Golden Child.
Never heard of it.
Classic Eddie Murphy movie. Anyways,
Showing my age.
continue.
Goldfinger has Steve Martin and Eddie Murphy in it. Gold something, and it was so funny. He's an independent filmmaker trying to make a movie starring Eddie Murphy, who's the biggest actor in the world, but he can't afford him, so they like film the scenes without Eddie Murphy knowing, or Eddie Murphy's character.
Oh, that's funny. Okay,
That was
I'm gonna
a
have to
movie.
see that. All right, number 3. Of course, this is just. I can't believe none of you brought this up. Steve Carell,
Yeah,
number 3, one of the funniest
look,
people
no.
alive.
Steve Carell is very funny. Funniest of all time. No.
Kelly Clarkson. Come on, he has had some.
You're gonna say that Steve Carell.
iconic
You're gonna say Steve
roles.
Carell is above Will Ferrell.
I think he's top 20. I don't think he's top
Oh,
3.
that is hard.
Step Brothers. No, not even. He's funnier than both Will Ferrell and what's his name? I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Dude,
I don't know.
I don't know about this.
Okay, so Steve Carell, number 3, funniest people alive, or not alive, of all time. Jesus, this is clearly not alive. Okay, number 2, Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, think about every.
we
Come on.
watched Bruce Almighty. What, yesterday? We just had it on in the background while we were
classic.
doing stuff.
I watched it like a week and a half ago, something like that, or maybe 2 weeks ago.
And I was watching and just like, he is always perfect. He's always great, always amazing. And in his serious roles, he's really, really good as well. So, and I like him as a person too. I think he's fascinating as a person.
Yeah.
In interviews, he's just so well spoken.
He's a very eclectic artist.
Yeah, he's so entertaining.
Yeah.
And number 1, of course, R.I.P. Robin Williams.
Now, I never got into his comedy.
It was really
never got
dark. Very, very dark.
His comedy?
Yeah.
His comedy was not dark.
No, his roles were not dark, but his comedy was pretty dark.
His comedy was just scattershot, doing voices, crazy maniacal comedy, and it was.
I heard one of the. I'm not going to repeat it because I can't do it justice and I don't remember it fully. But one of the best mixture of dark and dirty jokes I've ever heard in my life at the end of a Robin Williams special.
Yeah, he's very dark and very
incredible.
Inappropriate, and it's like Bob Saget. You know how Bob Saget is like,
awesome.
Everyone remembers him as this like Family Guy dad, and he's this wholesome guy in not Family Guy, sorry, Full House, and but his comedy is so dirty.
What was that documentary about the joke? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, all the comics have to tell this one joke with no punchline. What the fuck is that called?
I feel like that's 2020, like in a nutshell.
Yeah.
So those are the funniest people of all.
Hold on, let's ask the crowd. Andrew Dice Clay, good one. I see that guy every once in a while. He'll just be like hanging out at Starbucks. I'm like, that's Dice Man.
Jeff Dunham, yeah.
Bill Murray, Jeff Dunham.
So, yeah, I have a funny story. I was at CVS the other day, and Chris D'Elia was there.
The Aristocrats. Thank you, Matt. Anyways, continue.
He was wearing a face mask. Everyone's wearing face masks here when they go out in public, or cloth over their faces. But Chris D'Elia was there, and he was shopping, of course. Like, he had his cart in the middle of the aisle, and he was like running around the store putting stuff in. I'm like trying to buy tampons, and I'm like staring at the tampon wall, just like at TMI. I don't give a shit. And he's like running back and forth in front of me. And I'm like, that's fucking Chris D'Elia. Anyway, so I hear this commotion at the front of the store, and the fucking place is being robbed as we're in there. And
welcome to LA.
Yeah, that's just how it goes.
That's how it is now.
I go home and I get an alert on Citizen. So Citizen's an app where it just says like, all the crazy shit that's going on around you. I think it's limited to like the bigger cities at this point. But yeah, it said, CVS robbed. And I'm like, I was there. And so I went in and I wrote that Chris D'Elia was there too. and the thing is, it wasn't really robbed. There was a guy who was trying to exchange something. And I guess he said that it wasn't working. I could hear it all going down, and they were just like upset because they bought something and it wasn't working. So I wanted to exchange it for it. And they have a new policy that you can't exchange things because of the virus. And I'm assuming he just like took the item and left. It wasn't like a big robbery. So I wrote that in Citizen, and then Chris D'Elia screenshotted it and tweeted that he got noticed at CVS, and that was me. Sorry to blow your spot, bro. But yeah, so those are the
do
funny.
Something interesting with his shopping cart too.
He just like left it in the middle, and he was like running. He would get it was like literally in the middle of CVS. Like if you had to walk around it, and he was like running all over the place, like throwing shit in his cart. Oh my God.
Strange times.
Sorry, Chris D'Elia, to blow your spot, bro. Okay, cool. So those are the funniest people of all time. Danny, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
You can go back to bed now. Get out of my hair.
Bye.
The comment that says Bert, I don't know how to say his last name, and Eliza Schlesinger.
Bert Kreischer.
Awesome. Eliza
Schlesinger.
Yeah, she's
great. And yeah, George Carlin. The fact that he didn't top 10 is surprising.
Yeah.
Tom
Segura, Bert Kreischer.
You know
Dude,
who?
there's a whole-
Kay McKinnon was not on the list anywhere. Unbelievably.
Oh, wow.
She's
Somebody
one of my
said somebody said in the
favorite-
comments Tina Fey too. Tina Fey is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So funniest people of all time.
Adam Sandler.
According to Ranker, he was on the list. I just don't remember what number he was. There were 300. I went to 350, and I think it went even crazier than that. But like I said, Justin Timberlake, number 333.
Come on.
On this day, so today is April 6th, my friends. We were supposed to be leaving on tour in a few days. Clearly, we're not. 'Cause we're
Not happening.
And we haven't even
We could
practiced.
try.
I,
We could certainly just show up and see what happens.
just go to Vegas and go to the first show.
Yeah. What do you guys think if we just like packed up our gear and we just show up in your town and just find a place?
I mean,
to play?
at this point, we can't even like
as long as you
get in the
guys
same room
look,
as our band.
look, this can happen as long as you guys are 6 feet apart at all times.
no moshing.
No moshing. You just stand there with your mask and your gloves. We put on the show. Good time, right? Super fun. No? Okay.
Hardy har
Moving on.
har. All right. So today is April 6th. These are some things on this day. So one of my old favorite shows, Meet the Barkers. It was Travis Barker and Shanna Mokler.
Oh, yeah.
That show came out on this day in 2005. I actually really loved that show.
Forgot that was
When
a show.
their wedding was like one of the most beautiful weddings. She had like this white and black wedding dress. Pink had a really pretty wedding too. But yeah, Meet the Barkers premiered in 2005. The movie Blow.
Great movie.
Yeah, great
Fantastic movie.
was released on this day in 2001. The movie Death Proof, one of my favorite fucking movies. Favorite fucking movies.
That is a great movie to watch during the quarantine. There were two movies that were back. It was Death Proof and what was the other one? It was the zombie one.
Yeah.
What was it called?
Fuck, I can't remember. But they're great.
It was
in
super Grindhouse.
Yeah, Grindhouse.
Well, Grindhouse is the genre.
Yeah, it was released in
hell is that movie
2007.
Somebody in the comments, please.
I think it
What was the
Grindhouse.
movie that played with?
I swear it was Grindhouse.
No, Grindhouse is the genre. It's the style of the movie. It is.
That's what it was called, though. Oh, guys, if this doesn't just like, if this isn't a throwback, I don't know what is. The movie, sorry, the TV show Barney premiered on April 6th in 1992.
There's a segue. Hey, Death
I
Proof,
love
and then
you.
Barney.
Yeah, you love me. 1992. I was in second grade in 92. What were you doing?
I was a sophomore, just high school.
That is so
92.
bananas.
No. I was ninth grade.
Old man.
Yep.
That's still high school, right?
No, ninth grade.
Ninth grade was high
Six.
school for me.
7th, 8th, 9th
was a freshman.
was junior high, and then high school is 10th, 11th, 12th.
For me, I grew up in Utah, and ninth grade is freshman in high school.
Don Robertson. Hey, Don.
What's up, Don?
Hi, Don. Good morning.
Good morning. Barney
Planet
was
Terror.
dead.
Planet Terror. Thank you guys.
That's what it was.
Planet
yes.
Terror.
Thank you.
Another
thank
good
you.
one. Dude, I want to have to watch both of those. They're super rad.
So, other on this days, where did that go? In history. Okay, so on this day, April 6th, the U.S. officially enters World War One.
Oh, hey.
It doesn't that just scream relevant at
Guys.
this point?
Guys, if you want if you want a good podcast series, I highly recommend you listen to Dan Carlin's how he describes World War One in great detail. In fact, the entire series is 24 hours long. Now, I have listened to this thing twice. It's 24 hours long, and I've listened to it all the way through twice. It's that good. Dan Carlin is super awesome. If you want to kill time, I highly recommend this, but it's about World War One, and you want to talk about what brutal is, staying home, watching Netflix ain't nothing compared to what World War One was.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. So
there you
on
go.
this day, U.S. officially entered World War One. Also, on this day, let's see. Oh, this kind of hits home a little bit. The Mormon Church was established in 1830. Yes, I did grow up in Provo, Utah as a member of the LDS Church. No, I am not currently a member of that church. All right. So, and another thing really cool hits home as well. The first modern Olympic Games in 1896.
And today, the last.
And the one that's not happening this year. So it was reborn in Athens, banned by Romanian Emperor. So it was around for years and years and years, and it was banned and brought back in
Roman emperor,
1890s.
not a Romanian emperor.
Oh my God, Roman. I should not have put amaretto in my goddamn
the
coffee.
Romanian emperor.
Yeah, the Romanian. And in 1832, the Black Hawk War begins. Now, in 1841, John Tyler was inaugurated as the 10th president.
Oh, everyone's favorite, John Tyler.
All right, and we've got birthdays. So happy birthday from us to you. Here's a birthday song. It isn't very long. Hey.
These are all people we're super close friends with.
Yeah,
all right, go ahead.
Merle Haggard.
Merle Haggard.
Merle
Haggard's a legend.
A legend.
First of all,
most people, what are we doing?
Guys.
Well, how come we haven't done this today?
Let's not say who this is. I want in the comment section if somebody tell me who this is. I'll give you this bit of info. This was a big part of my childhood. Hearing this, Heidi needs more coffee. Yes, she does. She does need more coffee. I've been drinking all of it, and I'm about to lose my damn mind.
This is not any different than normal.
Nope.
All right, so Merle Haggard, happy birthday. And yes, that is Waylon Jennings behind us. Someone guessed it.
Oh, David. Good job. I thought you just blurted out the answer.
No, he
Good
nailed
job.
it.
Good job, David.
So happy birthday to Merle Haggard. Also, happy birthday to Roy Mayorga, the drummer for Hell Yeah. We were supposed to
happy birthday, Roy.
be hanging out with in a week and a half, but we're not.
I love Roy. He's such a good dude.
We will eventually. Those dates are being rescheduled.
Yeah.
Candace Cameron, one of our favorite actresses.
Who?
She was on Full House. Candace Cameron. She played
our friend Cameron.
Candace Cameron.
Oh, Candace.
Candace Cameron. She was on Full House.
Happy
birthday, Candace Cameron. Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
I love Paul Rudd. He's such a great actor.
Hey, if you guys want a YouTube series to binge, go watch Hot Ones.
Paul Rudd is amazing on
Paul
that
Rudd
one.
is the best on that.
I think he's
he's
my favorite episode.
If you want to talk about funny comedians, people that are funny, highly underrated.
He was on the list.
Is he?
Yeah, he's on the list.
Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Sure. Zach Braff, actor Zach Braff. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, Michelle Bachmann.
Michelle Bachmann.
She's a politician. And also,
you guys want to talk about politics?
Also, the star of my very favorite bad lip readings episode.
Oh, right.
She is my favorite on that one. They did such a good job with her. I've posted. I've actually listened to it word for word and typed it out because I thought it was so funny. And I'm gonna repost that today because it's so funny. Warren Hayes, the guitar player from Allman Brothers.
Yep.
Happy birthday today.
Yeah.
And Brian Burkheiser from I Prevail, the singer. Happy birthday. April 6th. Happy birthday from all of us to you. Okay, so next up on the show, if you're just joining in, this is the Monday Morning Brew. I stole the name from my very first morning show that I worked at in 2003.
Hold on, guys. I'm going to pee because I've had way too much coffee. Do you want to take tokes real quick?
Thank you for announcing to the class.
Hey, this is life, guys. Life.
Okay. So while Toki wants to join you. So while he's gone, I wanted to go over what is going to be going on Butcher Baby's land while we are all on our fun fucking lockdown. Tonight or today at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Chase, our beloved drummer, is going to be taking over our Instagram Live. So you can tune in, talk to Chase. He is a gym fanatic. So, if you want to ask him some workout tips or, warming up for drums or whatever he's doing in his life, he is up in Oregon right now with his family. And we wish him all the best. And so tomorrow, we're going to be doing all these fun things. On Thursday, Carla's going to be doing a drink and draw on our Instagram Live. But now I'm going to post all of our scheduled fun things we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing this same Monday morning brew every Monday morning with you. Next Monday, I will probably add Bailey's. And
Bailey's is a good
coffee.
idea.
Yeah.
I like the amaretto.
It's delicious.
Ooh.
Never ever did I ever think that I would wake up at 7:30 in the morning just to drink.
In fact, I'm gonna have myself just a little bit more in my cup.
I think today is going to be a day drinking day. Fuck a
Yeah.
Monday.
Mondays.
Fuck a Monday.
Guys, little secret about being a musician. We don't know what day it is.
We've never known what
Ever.
day it is. So the fact that we remember today was Monday is pretty awesome. Usually Mondays are our days off when we're on tour.
It does feel as though, and I'm sure you guys can agree, that time has slowed down, almost stopped. And every day it's kind of Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
That's another good movie to watch, Groundhog's Day, because that's what we're living in.
I woke up yesterday and I forced myself to get out of bed. And I'm like, another fucking day of sitting on the couch. I'm so excited.
Did you wash your hands? Yeah.
I don't know.
Janet.
Let me smell them. I'm kidding. All right. So before we go, I did just want to play a little game of what's in your wallet. Now, this is a wallet I've had for years and years and years. And I currently don't use it. Like, I've started just kind of putting my credit card in the back of my phone case, just kind of doing, like that. And so I haven't kind of gone in here in a while. So I'm going to go through my wallet, and I encourage you all to pull out your wallet and let's go through our wallets. Okay. So I'm going to open this up. It's been a while. I've got
You guys have an hour?
Pilot rewards card. Oh, this was this was a voucher to get into a bathroom in Germany.
Yeah.
You have to pay to use the bathroom.
You have to pay. So anybody going on a European vacation, you will be able to next 5 years. You have to pay to use the toilets. So if you don't have any money and you have to go number 2, you are shit out of luck.
Ah. Cha-ching. All right, I've got 10 Canada dollars for all the times I'm in Canada.
Oh, by the way, hold on. Pull that out.
Does it smell like like maple syrup?
They usually do.
Well, it's been in my wallet for like
It does not.
5
It smells
years.
like farts. Go ahead.
Very nice. All right, let's see what else I've got in here. What have you got in your wallet? Show us what you've got. What have you got in your wallet?
Hi, Mom. My mom's on.
Oh, someone said Irish coffee. Yeah, I'm going to do Irish coffee.
Say hi to my mom, Heidi.
Hi, Monica. Hi, good morning. A Bloomingdale's card. I do not know how much is on this. It's a gift card. Someone gave it to me 100 years ago. Still haven't used it. I've got a Rubio's gift card. Haven't used that, clearly. I can't believe I haven't used all this. What's going on? Oh, my God. A Jack Cash?
What?
I have a Jack in the Box Jack Cash card.
How much money is in that wallet?
Well,
these
we're going
free
to find out.
You mean we could be eating for free?
Well, we could go get Jack in the Box. There's so many fun little like holes in this thing.
She's just discovering this for the first time.
What is this? Oh, this was Flying Virgin Atlantic. Oh, let's look at the date on this. This was probably, wow, I spent $800? This was definitely traveling.
This is for luggage.
This was definitely traveling
When
with
we
the
have-
band.
When we have to travel with the band, we have to take our guitars and we fly overseas, and
It's handwritten, so I'm going to assume it was in Russia.
it's a lot of right.
Russia, for some reason, they just handwrite all their receipts, and so we almost missed our flight. I've got a Bank of America credit card here, a Discover credit card, another Discover credit card. What the fuck? And a Chase Freedom card, and a Forever 21 card.
As you can see, she takes care of the finances in the relationship.
A Robex card. Oh, I love juices.
What?
I don't know, Henry. I haven't gone through this wallet
Dude,
in like
we could
45
literally
years.
eat for free for the next month.
I know. I have right here. Oh, a kroner.
Oh, Krone.
A
Denmark.
krone. Wait,
Denmark.
no. This is
Right. Denmark.
Is it?
Yeah. And you know what the funny thing is? You can't exchange that at the bank because I have one.
This is Denmark?
I have one. I have a Krone.
You have one too.
Yep. And it's falling apart because I can't exchange it for any U.S. currency.
Well, I'm hoping we will be back over there in August. So we'll be back this year. Last time we were in Denmark, we had some delicious Indian food. It was so good. I have Dutch Brother. Oh, what's in your wallet? I've got some Dutch Brothers unused free coffee
hey guys,
cards.
who's from the Northwest? Who loves them some Dutch Brothers?
Yeah, Dutch Brothers is not just in the Northwest.
It's
in Arizona.
It's spreading like the virus. Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Too fucking soon, dude. All right.
Everything's funny now.
Oh, you know what's not going to do me any good? All these cards to the rainbow in LA, the bow.
The Rainbow Room.
A redeemable ticket. These are worth like $5 each. Yeah, not going to be doing that. Let's see. Sunny Foot. Oh, we have a free foot massage at Sunny Foot Care.
Hey, hey. If you want to talk about hidden gems in LA, go to a massage place. Every place is like $50 plus for massage, which is pretty normal. But this place, Sunny, is $25 and the best.
Yeah, and we have a free one.
And we got a free one.
We
Come on.
So,
Come here.
baby, I'm distracted by Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys. Burning Needles. So, fun fact, the girl that did my fives here, she is in Hamburg. Her name's Carmen, and this was her card. And I was clearly carrying this when I was there. This was in like 2015. I think that's the last time I looked at this wallet.
Hi, Antonio from Spain. Hope you guys are
Got a Mac
good there.
card, my Screen Actors Guild card. Oh, this is like a pay it forward. And a $2 bill, guys. $2 bill. It's my lucky fucking day. You know it. And I think that's my last hole. And then I have
Guys, leave your jokes in the comment section.
All
right.
I
Hey,
have a shit ton. Oh, what is it? Oh, I have another crone.
is it my turn yet? Jesus Christ.
No, this is a bottomless pit. I have a lot of change here, and it's mostly foreign change. So next time I go to Vaughn's, I'm gonna put that through the cash. You know when you can put your change through a change thing and it gives you a voucher and you go get cash?
At the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that when we can finally go into civilization. What's in your guys' wallet?
Hold on. My turn. It's my turn.
Hi from Cambodia.
This is going to be really long. All right, here we go. I'm opening this up right now. I have a receipt from Walmart that's disintegrating.
When was that? How long ago did this receipt?
Hold on if I can read the print. Simi Valley. Oh, I know what this is. I do need this.
Yeah, we got to return that leash.
On February 4th, when the world was normal. Okay. And I also have Dutch Brothers card, almost full.
Free coffee.
I have my fuel rewards card. Not interesting. Pilot, we're on tour.
That's gold.
This is what you need. Pilot.
Showers.
Dude, pilots, highly underrated. If you're a traveling band, you rack up the free showers. You do group showers, and I don't mean you take showers together because that's not what that means. You save money.
No one wants to do that on tour anyways.
No, but when you're on tour and you get your own personal shower to travel, it is the greatest thing in the world. It's like having your own hotel.
Yeah.
Can't sleep in there, but oh man, it's the best.
I'm
what
sure
else?
it happens though.
I've got my dental card. I got my driver's license. I got my bank cards.
And that's what's in your wallet. What's in your wallet? No one has a wallet here, huh? Coinstar. That's what it's called. Coinstar.
Yes.
That's it. Oh, someone's got their Costco membership card. Yes. Someone said it's never your turn. You got that right. All right. So, word of the day, guys. Before we go.
Brian said he's a pilot general manager.
Have we seen you?
I know, right? We guarantee
probably crossed paths.
100% we've been to your pilot.
So funny story, real quick. Back when we used to cover ourselves in blood for shows, we would go to pilots afterwards to shower, and we'd go in with
So
blood on
imagine
us.
you know what our early photos look like. Imagine rolling into a truck stop in the middle of nowhere at 2 a.m. covered in fake blood and not having changed at all. And we're kind of drunk.
Well, that's like the early days of touring. I mean, there's no showers. You're not allowed to use like the dress, especially our first US tour.
No.
You're not allowed to even like look at the dressing room. It doesn't exist. And you're definitely not allowed to use the shower. You take showers on the streets or at truck stops. And
Coinstar, a great name for a broke metal band.
Yeah,
that's pretty funny.
That's funny.
Good one, dude. That's awesome.
Found a Boston Charlie card for the tea. See, this is great, guys. Going through your wallets and just like finding old gems. You know what? I have
everything in my wallet except money.
This wallet was a gift from our good friend Gabe. He there was a time we were over in the UK. It was our very first tour ever, and all of our shit got stolen, like my passport, all my money. It was this same wallet, and I was so sad. And he gifted me this. It was so sweet. So I have this. I have another. I went through an Iron Fist like obsession. I have a bag of this. I have the bikini in this. It's silly. And I have another one that's like the werewolf version of this, and I'm sure, and I haven't looked in that one since like 2000, like probably like 11, so I probably got more shit in there, more free massages. All right, so word of the day today: collogue. Henry, have you ever heard of the word collogue?
I have not heard of that word. It sounds awkward. It sounds like cologne.
All right, listen. Collogue. Collogue. Yeah, that's how you say it. Collogue. Collogue. Now, collogue means to talk confidently
Or
conspiratorially.
Take one awkward word and describe them with two other awkward words.
Fucking weird. Or obsolete, flatter, to pretend to agree with or believe. So you say you like Tiger King? I collogue. Thank you so much for joining us today on... It's fucking dumb.
Stupid. It's so dumb.
Thank you so much for joining us today on the Monday Morning Brew. We have had so much fun with you. We're going to get back to our regular schedule of sleeping. And
now we have documentaries to watch.
We have a couple documentaries to watch. And join Chase today on Instagram Live at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then I'm going to be posting all the cool shit we're going to be doing. We just got Twitch, so follow us. We'll be doing...
yeah, guys, we're going to do some like cool interactive stuff with Twitch.
Yeah, so I'll be posting all of that to follow along with. Next Monday, Carla will be joining us via FaceTime. We are also going to do a wake-up call with Butcher Babies. So I will give you the phone number to submit to get a wake-up call from all of us in Butcher Babies.
Are you guys seeing this right here? Are you seeing this right here? I
know. We're so blessed. We're blessed with a fuzzy daughter. All right. Thank you so much, Facebook land. Thank you for joining us. Mwah. I'm Heidi.
I'm Henry.
And this is the Butcher Brew. Blah.